Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the home team. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. And it's Irving at the 1. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. G8, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
Well, you'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Prince dishes to Irving. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's blocked. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. No good on that one. Prince with the defensive effort. Durant down low. Millsap covering. KD's shot is off. Pass to Jones. And stolen by Jordan. And they're on the break. LeVert the pass to KD. Over Jones. And Durant gets it to go.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Monk. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets with the lead. LeVert in the corner. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Timeout. Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gay kicks to Jones. Now the pass to Monk. Trying to get open is Thompson. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. KD against Jones. Over Jones. Durant, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Crawford in for Kyrie Irving.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Pass to Gay. At the elbow, it's Thompson. The dish to Monk. Gay in the corner. Over Durant. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Lays it up and banks it in.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Dinwiddie against Jones. Pass to Gay. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Launches the three. And it's Durant missing. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against Milwaukee. Monk, the pass to Jones. Kicks it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Durant. Brooklyn leading by 4. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Dinwiddie. And then Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Jones. Passes to Monk. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dinwiddie outside. Allen finds Durant. Dinwiddie outside. Misses the three. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here's Dinwiddie. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. And it's Harris in at the 3.
And the league's most valuable player in 2014, Durant shows why once again.
To the inside, Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's the 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Okafor's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Gay. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. Cotton's checked in for Rudy Gay. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jones dishes to Cotton. Okafor kicks to Anthony. With the shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Irving. With some arc, that one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 6 points. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Okafor. Free throw no good from Dinwiddie. Here's Cotton, guarded by Jordan. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Anthony, and it goes down 2 points. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Anthony. Jones against Irving. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Carmelo Anthony.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Jordan.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Cotton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Sunday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Brooklyn leading by 4. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Here's Prince. Jordan the pass to Prince. And here's LeVert. Pass to Irving. A floater. Thompson with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Outside Anthony. The pass to Millsap. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Cotton. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Yeah, and going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now, here's Monk. With the teardrop, he can't get that one to fall. Prince with the defensive effort. Inside, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
To the paint. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Cotton.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Irving. Fires from 14. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Harris subbed in for LeVert. Pass to Monk. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
One shot.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
1:07 left in the first half. Thompson passes to Jay. And the shot is good. Jay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside for Durant. Good on the triple. 9 points for KD.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Jones, the pass to Monk. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 6th assist on the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
The Nets have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Okafor is checked in for Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Now, here's Monk. The 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
The hostile environment in this building has not been an issue. They've come in here, they focused like they would be at home. And it says something about the character of the team. You need to block out the crowd and just play your game.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Anytime you're giving up a field goal percentage in the 60s, it's not pretty. Looks like kidding. Their D has been all over the place, not in a good way. Somebody needs to come out the second half and be a leader. Get them pumped up.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Nets leading by 6. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. They've got Monk, Jay out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Jones, and it's Cotton in at the 3, the small forward. No good from Jordan.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
The tray. Cotton gets the bucket. Cotton's got 5. Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. At the top of the key, Monk passes it to Jay. Clock at 4. The shot by Monk is no good. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Look, this guy, Kyrie Irving, has incredible confidence when he's going inside to finish over the D.
Now here's Jones. Back to Monk for the tie. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Irving. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones, the pass to Cotton. Back to Jones. The pass to Monk. Off target with his 3.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Yep, it counts.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys, and instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Teams changing it up here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anthony from deep three-point range. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Eric Bledsoe.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Thompson. But they'll get another chance. Jones. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Nets leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Now here's Irving following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Rudy Gay's checked in for Jones. Then for the Nets, Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Crawford in for Irving. And he sinks the second. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I get $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Crawford against Anthony. Beyond the arc. And Jamal Crawford gets the 3. Crawford's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Back to Anthony. From about 19 feet. He's off on that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Crawford passes to Allen. Shot on the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Anthony rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's the floater. Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 8.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Anthony against Crawford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, when you're on defense, hands up and antennas up with Crawford, constantly looking to get himself to the free throw line.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Crawford continues to get the job done out there, one of the best 6th men to ever play this game.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. Here's Monk to stop the run. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Then there's Irving. Then there's Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Count it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Dishes to Allen. From the baseline, Irving misses. Gay scanning the floor. Good on the shot.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Here's the teardrop. The shot will not fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Cotton. Okafor trying to get open. And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Well, there's been a lot of attention around the league about how good Millsap was defensively on the interior, but don't forget about what he could do on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Irving. Durant wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. Down low. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket for Millsap.
The contact's certainly there, but Millsap just too big and too strong on those type of plays.
Pass to Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant. From deep, Prince. Tries to save it. Can't hit that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That's a correct route. We talk about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
Now, here is Irving. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Oh, good with the triple. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Monk with the ball. Gay inside. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Irving against Gay. Lets it fly from 18. They get the rebound. Outside Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Monk kicks to Gay. Clock at 6. Back to Monk. From deep. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Irving can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Monk, the pass to Cotton. He kicks it to Millsap. Okafor trying to get open. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Millsap.
Well, great concentration from Paul Millsap there. He's used to having to score on difficult shots around multiple defenders.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Here's Monk following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Passes it to Jay. Millsap trying to get open. Here's Jay. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nets leading by 11. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A floater in deep. Irving drops it in. Irving's got 23.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
Now, here's Monk. Levert defending. And then Monk with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here is Irving. 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Now here's Jordan. It's Levert on the wing. Prince dishes to KD. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 13.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now LeVert. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.